sure there could be some fast forwarding then.
Yeah, skip
The,
ahead.
the idea is just bizarre to suggest that some of the things we're recommending are contrary to the Constitution. Gun violence in this country is an epidemic. Let me say it again. Gun violence in this country is an epidemic, and it's an international embarrassment.
First, we will ensure that we understand and measure the problem of criminal gun trafficking in a data-driven way. Over 20 years ago, ATF undertook a gun trafficking study. It then issued a report that provided information necessary to better understand and to combat criminal trafficking networks. No such study has been conducted since that time. Accordingly, I have directed ATF to begin work on an updated study of criminal gun trafficking, one that will take into account the fact that modern guns are not simply cast or forged anymore, but can also be made of plastic, printed on a 3D printer, or sold in self-assembly kits. Second, we will close a regulatory loophole that has contributed to the proliferation of so-called ghost guns. Federal law requires that manufacturers mark all firearms with serial numbers so they can be traced if they are used in crimes. It also requires licensed firearms dealers to run background checks to ensure that individuals who are barred by law from purchasing firearms cannot do so. The emergence of ghost guns threatens both of these important law enforcement objectives. Third, we will make clear that statutory restrictions on short-barreled rifles apply when certain stabilizing braces are added to high-powered pistols. Federal law requires the taxation and registration of all short-barreled rifles. It does so because these weapons are powerful, yet easily concealable. Currently, however, some manufacturers market and some individuals purchase certain kinds of stabilizing braces that, when attached to a pistol, effectively convert it into a short-barreled rifle. A weapon that is, in the words of the statute, quote, intended to be fired from the shoulder.
They ain't fucking with Joe Biden, dog. People don't fuck with Joe Biden. That's so funny. Look at this shit. It says 6K.
I mean, they just
Did
see
you
it
read
as a
these
threat.
comments? These comments are hilarious.
They just see it as a threat, man.
Can't read it, it's too small.
Oh, you said it's too small?
I can't read it. That's it.
Yeah, no, I can't. Shit. He went too far. Love the drawing. I've never had. Man, you moving too quick.
My fault.
I never heard a single person say anything positive about Joe Biden.
Busted nut. Looks legit.
The name means something.
All animals are
I agree
equal,
with this
but some
person.
animals are more equal than others. Animal Farm.
I don't know what that has to do. I know what this one. I kind of agree with this one. Love the drama filled Hollywood editing and sinister music to that video because it sparked a little bit of emotion in there. I felt that.
The trauma. These people have nothing to do. I don't understand the comment section of anything.
Me kind of either.
Why?
I get it. I get it. Sometimes
I get it.
and
It's funny.
Sometimes I don't.
You know, people say funny things sometimes, and that's great. But a lot of it's just vile.
Yeah.
Very seldom is it positive in any way, shape, or
I
form.
mean, it depends on what video you watch.
You can go to the happiest video on earth, and someone's gonna.
Frono spazzing on this motherfucker.
Bro, I was just trolling. It's an internet way of life.
People
for
hide
some
behind their
people.
keywords, bro. I
I
don't
don't
take
even
them
check
serious
it out.
at all. I don't take nobody serious on the internet.
Most times I just hide them or don't scroll down. Unless like I'm on Reddit looking at like a meme, then the comments are too funny.
Man, there's every once in a while there's that one thing that just got everybody laughing when you see it. Like I think when Will Smith came to Instagram, he did something that just made everybody just like, oh man, that's
Go crazy.
hilarious. Yeah. So I don't know. It's very once in a while you got.
But I don't know. From what I've seen, I don't disagree with what they're saying. It's not like they're saying guns are going to get taken away. So
Yeah, like
just needs a little bit more tightening up.
yeah, and if you ask me, I think they really do got a problem going forward with the ghost guns. I never even thought about the fact that they are printing guns. I forgot about that completely.
3D printed,
Yeah,
yeah,
3D
that's a
printing.
problem.
And you definitely can't put no serial number on that, I'm guessing. But yeah, I don't know.
Oh, that's cute, Rob. We got our own timer.
Yep.
Oh wait, you guys have a timer?
Yeah,
we
we
right
have it
there
on
with you.
TV.
Oh shit, I
But,
didn't realize.
Yeah,
I was messing around.
I get it. They definitely need to have serial numbers that trace back to the person. But some of these mass shootings, like you're able to
Yeah.
have the gun right there. You feel me? Like you killed the person.
But if
Or-
it's a spark of a moment thing,
To have a ghost gun, I feel like that's not a spark of a moment thing.
Yeah, I feel like you got to.
I mean,
like I
going
said,
like on a
it's
mass
easy to
shooting.
get a gun, but you also have to see.
These
Just
people
think about
go
it, bro.
with guns and bags of ammo.
Yeah,
but
Like, it's not.
think about it like this.
right there. So
Now I get it. If you're at home and this guy's been picking on you all day, and your dad's a cop and he just came from work, he's exhausted, he went to the shower, he didn't put his gun away that day, and you were in there upset, and you're just like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. Cool. That's spur of the moment.
That's a short.
Your dad's also going to jail.
that's crazy, man. I don't know. There's always the circumstances behind guns and guns.
I have a question. Like, if you do have a gun in the house or whatever, same situation I was just saying, and that shit did happen, but let's say there was little kids and they was playing, is the kid who pulled the trigger a murderer, or are you going to jail as the parent?
You're reliable. Parent is reliable. A gun owner is reliable. It's liable. That's
But you know kids are smart as fuck. They know everything.
they do. And they have the internet.
And they have the
and
internet.
even if they don't know everything, it's there for them. They do know everything at some point.
That's wild.
But no, right? Like
So, like, if you, let's say you had an older child, 14, 16,
reliable. Right?
they're liable or are you still liable?
If it's happening in your house and they take it from you, why? Like
Let's say,
you gotta understand. Any responsible gun owner, that's their first question. How did you get their parents' gun? What was the parent doing with the gun? Just
So,
leave it out. How did you get
a lot of times homes have home shotguns or things like that, you know.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
So let's say you had it locked up, whatnot. You have your key on your key ring. You put yours on your bed. You know, your wife's a nurse. She also has hers on her key ring. She left her purse out that night. But the gun's in your name. Your kid had a friend come over that night. Oh, my mom left. You want to see the gun? They're fucking around with it. What happens?
That's nuts. I don't.
That's a Lifetime show right there.
Yeah,
That's every Lifetime show.
That ain't even the ending that I got in place for that. We're gonna shoot.
Didn't Lil
that
Wayne
one.
accidentally shoot himself?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Wayne
What happened to
was-
that?
His mom didn't go to jail.
What happened to his dad?
His dad, I don't know. I have no idea what happened in that situation. I don't
Maybe
know
that's why his daddy not there.
I think it's also like it's probably like it's not like you'll go to jail for killing the kid because you just left the gun out and they shot somebody, but it's also you might have to pay a fine. Definitely, they can sue if they won't sue you criminally, they will definitely sue
Civilly.
you civilly. Yeah, and they'll win more than likely.
Damn, that's shitty. Cause your dumbass don't want to listen. Now I gotta pay this amount of money all that. Mind you, they probably go after your retirement first, don't they?
I would imagine.
Oh, I'd be hurt.
They're going to look into your assets immediately.
I'm liquidating everything.
Like,
Cash.
Use my parents. Use my kids. Our kids was friends. I ain't your friend. I mean,
I would move.
Yeah.
But no, seriously, that's wild to me. Like they need to reform gun laws because things I feel are wild.
I don't know how you.
It's not
reform it.
1875 anymore.
But how you feel about the stand your ground law? Then?
I understand it, and honestly, it makes sense. You know, like if someone's not on your property necessarily, that's a little far fetched, but in your property, unwanted and uninvited, I feel like you have every right
Aren't
to protect you and your family.
don't you just have to feel a threat? No
Do I
matter
what?
where you're at, you just have to feel a threat.
Pull a threat?
So you just have to feel it as a threat. Like somebody has to be threatening you.
No, you have to feel as though your life is in danger. Not FQ. No, your life
Danger.
has to be
Life
in
in
danger.
So that's what happened with Zimmerman.
He felt somehow his life was in danger on the streets. That's why I'm saying I believe in your home, in your car. You know, if you're at your
The
friend's
thing
house.
is, bro, summer is coming up, and not only that, it's summer. We already know what happens in the summer, but also it was quarantined for so long.
Mhm.
We had the year of solidarity last year because George Floyd people was out protesting and stuff. It was not really crime. There was crime, but people was messing up businesses. They wasn't like messing each other up and